everyone. Hey guys, I'm gonna wait a little bit and see if more people tune in. Hello. Hi Melissa. Hello. Hi everyone. Hello everyone, right now I'm gonna wait as people tune in, but I will be curling my Eye for Design hair extensions and I'm so excited for you to get to know me and ask me any questions. So yeah, I'm gonna wait here a little bit, but my name is Chloe Bartlett. I am Miss Missouri Teen USA. I am a licensed cosmetologist, so I do hair and makeup. So I love makeup, love hair, so just ask me any questions on products or anything about me. I'm getting ready to go to college and how that's gonna be like as well. And thank you so much, Bailey. Hello. Hi, Melissa. Hi, everyone. Okay, so to begin with, I'm going to kind of talk about my hair and what I do. So I wear the Eye for Design tape and extensions. And what that is it's two, and I have an extra, I'll show you. It's two hair pieces and then you put a tape in between and sandwich them in. So what it's like is, let me show you. Hello. So here is one of my extensions. A couple actually. So what it is they take your own hair and take two extensions and stick them between your hair and tape them in. And what I use my extensions for is volume and also length. My hair is very fine, so I love to get the fullness and the volume in tape and extensions. And to me, Eye for Design is amazing. It met all my hair needs for Miss Teen USA. Hello everybody. Hello Sarah. Hello Rebecca. Hello. All right. So as I was saying, my name is Chloe Bartlett. I am Miss Missouri Teen USA. I am a licensed cosmetologist. My Instagram is Chloe Bartlett. My hair and makeup page is Clover Hair and Makeup, and I'm doing my Eye for Design hair extensions. So I'm kind of going to explain what I did to get my hair like it is now. So I, of course, washed my hair, and I make sure to use a sulfate-free shampoo. Hi, Jacob. Hello. So what I did was, it's so important with hair extensions that you do use a sulfate-free shampoo to keep them in the best shape possible. Also, if you have blonde hair like me, it can be important to use a purple shampoo on your extensions every once every 2 weeks or once a week, just to keep the blonde the color that you want. But after I washed my hair, I made sure and put in a mousse. So I use the Redken mousse. You can use about any mousse you want. I put it in my roots to give me the volume that I need, especially when I tease my hair, especially for us pageant girls, that like our hair up high. And then I also put in the Pureology. It's called the Smooth Perfection, because I do like my hair to be smooth instead of like, I have a lot of dead ends. Not dead ends, they're cut, but it's thin hair, so it starts to stick out. So I put in the Smooth Perfection, and it gets it like this, so I just blow dried it, and here we are. So now as I go on to curl my hair, I make sure to use the Chi hair protectant, because it is so important to use heat protectant. Hello everyone, I'm so excited. And I see that Bailey, you do pageants. So if you have any questions about pageants, ask them my way. I'm here to answer any questions. As to pageants, I actually am following in my mother's footsteps. My mother is a former Miss Missouri USA, and so I was so thrilled when I won Miss Missouri. I believe I have the 18-inch extensions, so yes, I like my hair pretty long, because you can always cut it too if you get them longer and don't like it. Thank you so much, Alexis. Okay, so what I do is put this Chi thermal spray on my hair because it is so important to take care of them, as well as hairspray, because my hair needs some texture to it. All right, and then I just brush through that. Hello, everybody. Do I have a pageant coach and trainer? Yes, I do. My mom is a former Miss Missouri USA, so she has taught me a lot and coached me to win Miss Missouri and Miss Teen USA, as well as Kim Pitney. She has completely transformed my game as well. She does interviewing and walking. She's literally became like another mother to me. I call her my second mom. So I did have a trainer as well as fitness trainer. I used Twin Fitness out of Kansas City. My trainer was Tanya Burke, and she watched me weekly on what to eat and specific workouts and what to do. So you don't necessarily have to have a coach. I think that's totally up to you. I just felt more comfortable and I wanted to be the most confident I could be up on that stage, and that definitely helped me. Thank you, everyone. If you have any more questions, I would love to answer them. So I'll kind of tell you some more about me. So this was my second time in Miss Missouri, Teen USA. I competed last year for the first time, and I was first runner-up to Sophia Dominguez High Top. And so I came in back my second year, and I won, and it was so exciting, and I was just thrilled. But during that time, I had graduated high school early last year, and in January, I started cosmetology school. So I was training for Miss Missouri when I was going to cosmetology school for 10 hours a day. So I'd wake up at 5 a.m., go to the gym for 2 hours, then go to school, and I'd get back till late because I had about a 45-minute commute every day. And so it was very intense, but I loved it very much. Hello, I see somebody lives in Lee Summit, Missouri, which is close to me. Hello. What do you use for your hair products and makeup? So hair products, like I said, when my hair was wet, I use a mousse to give me volume up top, and I also use the Pureology Pure Smooth Perfection, so my hair looks smooth like this, and I just blow dried it out. It's so important to use a thermal spray to protect your extensions, as well as, of course, hairspray. Like, what pageant girl doesn't love hairspray? Makeup, I use Lancome foundation. To me, it just works great on my skin, and I love the way it looks. Okay, when you picked your extensions, why did you choose tape-ins? Can you tell me why you picked them? Sure. Okay, so my real hair, if I can find it, is, it's about this long, but as you can tell, it's super fine. Super duper fine. So when I was choosing my extensions, like, I wanted to have hair extensions in all the time. So I decided that I thought it would be best if I had tape-ins. That way, if I go to the gym, I can just throw my hair in a big knot, and then my hair's still long. Because I didn't want to have short hair sometime, and then some people see me with long hair other times. So that's exactly why I picked tape-ins. I had clip-ins before, and they just kind of hurt my head. And I started to see like breakage at the root where I'd keep on continuing to clip them in. So that's exactly why I chose the tape-ins. And to me, they're awesome. I love them. I get mine re-put in every 6 weeks, just so when your hair starts to grow out, you just continue to add them up, and that's when I get my hair highlighted as well. Except for now, I've just decided to do a shadow root. I literally was just doing it today, so my hair is a little bit different. Okay, how long does it take you to prepare for a state pageant? And your question was up to 1 year. Okay, so for me, when I was training for Miss Missouri, I started in working out and back in coaching in February, and my pageant was in September. And that was plenty of time, like extra time. I just wanted to make sure I was where I needed to be, fitness-wise, interviewing-wise, walking, everything. And I also got some modeling opportunities for Giovanni Fashion's dress designer. And so I wanted to be able to, be in shape and be prepared for that as well. So that's another reason why I kind of started so soon. But like I said, just have fun. Pageants are all about being yourself and enjoying the experience, enjoying meeting new people, learning new things, the connections you make. It's definitely why I love pageants so much. And right now I am curling my hair with a 1-inch. I use the Hot Tools curling iron. I just like I like to brush through it because it gives me a loose wave. I normally compete with my hair straight. I just tend to like a more natural hair look, and then with my makeup, I like to go glam since I am a makeup artist. So that's kind of why I usually wear my hair straight. So if I do curl my hair, I like it to be more loose. And so then I usually just brush through it like this. That way I have that loose luscious hair with my Eye Design hair extensions because it truly transformed the game. Let's see if I can ask some more questions. Hello, I see some people's born in Missouri and from Missouri. That's so awesome. Okay, how did I pick the right color in my hair? So Eye Design is so great. They sponsored Miss Missouri, and so when they sent me, they gave me this color wheel. And it had a whole bunch of colors, like literally any color you could think of. And so what I did was I took that color wheel and put it up to my hair, and I made sure to go out in the sunlight because that is so important to go out into the sunlight and check the hair colors. And so what I did was I just held up the color wheel to my hair, and I was able to match my hair color perfectly. What I have is I did highlight low light color, and then I did a blonde color as well. So what I did was I have all the blonde in my hair because I only put like the dark colors in the back because I wanted more blonde up front. I have a couple maybe up front, the dark colors, but they're mainly in the back. But I would sandwich a blonde to a highlight low light one, so 1-to-1, and stick it in my hair. So that's how I found the right color. Was I wanted some dimension. That's why I did some brown in it, and it just worked out perfectly. And I just sandwich it underneath, the dark one underneath and the blonde on top, and it just matches perfect. So that's what I loved about Eye Design hair, was that they do have the color wheel. Sorry, I'm trying to read some questions. Let's see some more. All right, so I've been saying I think it's so important to make sure to use a heat protectant. That way your hair does not fry. You're not frying your hair every time, because a lot of people I see tend to not use heat protectant and their hair is end up fried, and then you really want to, protect your hair as you are, purchasing hair, so you want to make sure to take good care of them. Someone asked me when I did my very first pageant. I think I was about 12 years old, and I did a local Miss Merry Christmas pageant. My mom was a former Miss Missouri USA and did pageants, but she had never put me in them, which I really thank her for that, because it made it to be my decision, not hers. I was a 3 varsity athlete in high school my freshman year and sophomore years. My dad's a girls varsity basketball coach, so I was truly an athletic girl, and I wasn't really too much into pageants. So I did my first one when I was 12, and then I did a NAM pageant and got 4th runner-up in Missouri. And then I took some years off and didn't start back up till high school. Someone asked me my favorite moment as being Miss Missouri Teen USA. My favorite thing, I loved going to nationals. I thought that experience was so much fun. I got to meet 50 other incredible teenage girls, all across the country, or across the United States, haha. And so it was great. And Haley won Miss Teen USA, and she's from Kansas, so she's like literally right next door. And she's so sweet, and so I love getting to know her. Any advice for picking pageant gowns? I also got asked. So when I went to pick out my pageant gown, I got flown to Austin, Texas, to the Sherry Hill showroom. And to be honest, I was really overwhelmed because I was getting to meet the Sherry Hill. So I was honestly a little nervous, and I was like, this is my national gown. I want it to represent who I am and what I like. So I just went in, and I had a lot of thought about it, and I go in, and I think grabbed about 20 gowns. Someone lives in Austin. Hey, that's awesome, and Sherry Hill's amazing. Yes, she is. So when I went in, I picked out probably 20 gowns to try on, and the first gown I put on was the only gown I put on. I ended up walking out with that gown, didn't try anything else on, which is honestly kind of funny because the past 2 years I competed at Miss Missouri Teen USA was the very first gown I tried on. It's always been the very first gown, which is so weird. It's such a coincidence, but I know when it's your gown too, because it just makes you light up. And especially when I tried on my Miss Teen USA gown, I started to have tears in my eyes. Like, I just knew I loved it so much. And it was, you can check out my page, Miss Missouri Teen USA, or Chloe Barlett 15. It'll show you pictures. It was a full beaded gown head to toe with a big overlay, and it was just so beautiful. And it was blue, which is the colors of my eyes, so I really loved my gown. I'm trying to see some more what people said. There's so many questions. Okay. Hello, I'm going to my first ever pageant. Any advice? I really want to win. Okay, so I think the best advice you can have when you're going into your first pageant or any pageant is just to know you're not competing against anyone else. You can't have that attitude in your head. You just have to truly be like your best self. So when you're training for this pageant, make sure that you're just going in, figuring out who you are. What do you like? You have to know, you have to know simple questions about yourself too in your interview, like what's your favorite movie or what's your favorite so-and-so favorite quote. You need to know yourself. So what I think is so important about a pageant is that you really learn who you are, because you have to find yourself. And so when you go into this pageant, just believe in who you are, have confidence in who you are, and just radiate on that stage. Smile and just enjoy every moment. My favorite restaurant in Missouri, oh man, I have tons, but the first place I go after every pageant is always Olive Garden. And the funny story is I even went after one of the pageants when we were in New York, I went to, and it's like Little Italy, which is supposed to be like the best Italian food ever. And I always order cheese ravioli with Alfredo sauce on top because I love cheese and I love ravioli and it's amazing. And so I went there to this Little Italy in New York and I ordered the same thing. And it was great, but I was like, oh my gosh, I still like my Olive Garden better. So definitely Olive Garden. I'm so silly. How early should you start practicing for a pageant? I truly think that's up to you. I started training for Miss Missouri Teen USA when it was in February and the pageant was in September, because I wanted to make sure I gave myself enough time and just that I was ready. I was the first runner-up from the last year to Sophia Dominguez-Hightop, who went on to win Miss Teen USA. So I was first runner-up to her. I just wanted to make sure I was ready for that. I know some people are tuning in. You can ask me any questions as to college as well, what I'm doing. I am right now a licensed cosmetologist, so I've been doing hair and makeup for weddings and everything. But what I'm getting ready to do is go on to nursing school and also esthetician school. And my overall goal is to become a cosmetic nurse. So I want to combine all three things and have my own spa or do something like that one day. So I am getting ready to go to college and I am moving far away. I have decided to move to Alabama. So if anyone's there from Alabama, hello. So I am literally moving away from everything I know, my whole family, and of course they're gonna come visit me and I'll fly home. But I am so excited to be in Alabama. I love the beach and I'm about 45 minutes away from the beach. So I'm really excited for that as well. So I am actually going to, it's called Coastal Alabama Community College, to finish out my prerequisites. And then starting in January, I'm gonna go to esthetician school at an Aveda salon and then start the nursing program next fall. So I'm really excited for that. And yeah, so the crazy thing was when I went to Miss Teen USA, Miss Alabama Teen USA's sister is going to the same school, Coastal Alabama Community College for nursing school. So we ended up knowing a lot of people. I also did a pageant called America's US Miss, and my former Miss Queen, I was a teen back then, my former Miss Queen is from Alabama. She'll be about a couple hours away, and so she even came to Miss Teen USA, so we're still really close. She has a special place in my heart, and so she'll be around, and so I do have some family here in Alabama that I'm excited to go. Someone said they went to the University of South Alabama. My boyfriend is actually playing baseball there, so I'm excited for that. So I will be in South every now and again, so I am excited to go to games and stuff like that. Let's see. Advice for people competing in pageants. I would say truly just be yourself. Believe in who you are. You are someone special. God made you unique for the way you are. And just have fun. Enjoy the girls. You're going to meet people from all over your state. And then if you go to nationals, you're going to meet girls from all over. So just enjoy every moment. I do want to show you guys how I tease my hair, as I will be answering some more questions. What I like to do is, of course, pageant girls, we like that tease in the back. So what I am going to do is I grabbed a section in the back. And what I like to use is the Redken, it's called Quick Tease spray. So I'll take this spray it at my roots. And then what I do is take a teasing brush, and I use the Sanvia comb. I love this thing. So what I do is I push down, down, and then pack it in at my root. And then the next thing I do is take another section and just continue to go down. So as I do that, I will answer some more questions. Okay, so someone asked me, as a cosmetologist, what is my favorite thing to do? I love to highlight hair. I've always been obsessed with it. I think because I am a blonde and I get my hair highlighted, I've got to work with a lot of stylists, and so I always ask them their questions as to what they do. But I love to add blonde, so I like balayaging as well. But my overall favorite thing is probably makeup. I love to do makeup, especially weddings. Someone else asked me, yes, tease, tease, tease. Okay, so we always say you look crazy before it gets to look good. So as I tease it up high, I'm spraying it with hairspray. I'm going to leave it like this until I finish the rest of my hair, and then we'll brush it out and make it look all good. Pageant perfect hair here in a second. So someone asked me what I thought about the Miss America changes, because now there's no more swimsuit. It is a different system, but I do think it is a shocker since Miss America has been going on for so long, and now they're just now making these changes. I'm excited to see how Nationals is. I don't really have an opinion on it until I kind of see how the outcome of Nationals is this year. Okay. Someone said they're afraid, like when they announce their name in a pageant, they're afraid they might mess up. But the thing is, I would just practice on your own at home, and the more comfortable you are, practice makes perfect. So I really think the more you practice, same with hair. I mean, look at me, I look crazy right now, and it'll end up looking decent. But you have to practice with hair and your makeup because you want it to look good when you hit that stage. And so, especially like last year, I knew there couldn't be any makeup artists at my state. I know a lot of states at USA Systems, you aren't allowed to have a makeup artist at state backstage. And so you want to practice that so you're looking your best as you do compete. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I have all this tease here, and on this side I like to take it, hold it straight and tease back like this instead of teasing up and down, tease sideways. And I'll show you why here in a minute. Someone asked me if I have a page for my beauty account for hair and makeup, and I do. It's called Clover Hair and Makeup. Since my name's Chloe, my nickname was always Clover. One of my pageant friends gave me that, and so I took the idea and made it into my hair and makeup page. Okay, so someone else asked me, are you going to start someone else asked me, let's see. Okay, what skincare line do you use to keep your skin from breaking out? So ever since I was in high school, I had a friend who sold Mary Kay, and I always just use their skincare, and it just works for my skin, and I still use it today. And so I just think it's finding the right skincare line that works for you. For me, it's that, but there's great ones out there. Just always make sure you use a moisturizer and sunscreen as well. Sunscreen is so important to keep on your face so you're not, to protect it for when you're older. Let's see, anything else? Alright, so now I am teasing all the way down on this side because I want it to have some volume. Even into my extensions I'm teasing, as you can see, as I'm still looking really crazy. Alright, so now, like I said, we like that tease, us pageant girls, huh? So now what I'm going to do is tip my bangs under, put a little bit of curl in them. Okay, and now I'm going to spray my quick tease again and take it and tease. And I'm going to tease it straight up. Alright, ta-da! All finished. Just kidding. Okay, so now I'm going to hairspray it to keep it all up high. Okay. So now what I do is I like this kind of brush to help smooth everything out, but really you just find the perfect brush that works best for you. Would you suggest doing a local pageant? You definitely can. I think practice always helps. In Missouri, you don't have to do a local for USA to win, to go on to compete for Miss Missouri. But I do think the more you do, the better. Someone says the best hairspray. I love Kinra. I think it holds pageant hair really well. So I always use Kinra for that super like extra hold. I've done really well with it. It's what I took to nationals. I just think it works great. I also love the 44 Iron Guard before I curl my hair. I think that is great as well. And then I said also the Red Tea spray. Like those are 3 things I take with me no matter where I go. I think they are awesome. Okay, so I got my bangs going, and now I'm just gonna start brushing out the teas. And one thing with blonde hair is you can see the teas a lot more than you can with dark hair. Because since I do hair, I get to see all different colors of hair, and so it is harder to cover blonde hair. So just be sure to keep brushing it out. Do you hate answering political questions during pageants? I think something everyone dreads is a really hard political question when you are on stage. But however, that's why I have coaches, and my mom's a former Miss Missouri, so she coached me as well. And I would just make sure to watch the news. I had tons of news apps on my phone, so I was constantly getting notifications, and I think it's important to have multiple news stations so you're seeing all different perspectives of what's happening and being aware. And so when I do go on stage and get a political question, I felt ready to answer it because I had studied so hard. I literally went over interview every single day as I was preparing for my pageant. When I would talk over my pageant questions with my mom or with my coach, I would have a notebook and I would write down notes every single time. And then I would just continue to read over every night. And next week, we'd have our next pageant session. Someone said, can you post a photo and do the products in your story? Yes, I will. I will show you everything I used. I'll tell you exactly what kind of Invisi-Tab hair extensions I have because, like I said, look at all this volume in my hair now and look how perfect this curl and everything looks. It just gives me the length and the volume that I need. I want to tell everyone my personal Instagram is Chloe Bartlett 15. My hair and makeup page is called Clover, CHLOVER, hair and makeup. And today I'm wearing the Invisi-Tab tape and extensions. They just look so good, so perfect. And so, like I said, I would definitely use Invisi-Tab. I think they are truly amazing, and I'm not just saying that. Like, they came down to Kansas City, Missouri, and we had a photo shoot, and they gave all us girls like hair extensions even more to wear, and the quality of them is what I love the most. And as a hairstylist, I work with lots of extensions and lots of hair, and so I was just really impressed with Invisi-Tab and also the staff. They've just been so sweet and so thoughtful, and I just really think they're a great company to invest in for your hair. I'm trying to think of if I answer one more question. The United States of America teen. So you're competing in your first pageant. Again, just have fun with it. Meet new people, enjoy the experience, enjoy the opportunity. But I hope I helped you guys all with my hair as well and gave you some tips on pageants. Someone said, how do you prepare for evening gown? I'm going to answer last few questions since my hair is done and my time's almost up, so just continue to ask questions and I'll answer them really fast. To prepare for evening gown, between my mom and my other pageant coach, I would practice walking because, you're walking in 6-inch heels. So I would put on my heels and walk down our hardwood floor, or sometimes I'd push our dining room table back and work in that area too. Just always continue to practice your turns in your heels, and practice makes perfect. That's what I tell. Just continue to practice and believe in yourself. Believe in who you are because you are perfect. God made you the way you are. You each have a gift and a sparkle inside of you, so embrace that. Everyone is truly amazing, so just go and be your best self at a pageant. My biggest inspiration during the pageant was definitely my mother. She is a former Miss Missouri USA, and she, as still a little girl, she would still, would use her title and go speak at even our elementary school, or girl empowerment, which was at my middle school, and volunteer in her community and do things for the church. And I got to see that as a little girl, and that just really inspired me because I was like, I want to do that and help others as well. So my mom was definitely my inspiration, and she's been a total help as I have competed this year, because she's been through it all just like everything I was going through. So I really appreciated her and everything she taught me. Okay, I started pageants. I did my first one when I was 12 years old, and then I took a big break, and then I started back in high school, and this is my second year competing in Miss Missouri Teen USA. How do you answer a tricky question? Interview question. I think it's just being quick on your toes. Tricky interview question. It's just totally being quick on your toes. Like, be funny, be charming, just have fun. I always say make the judges laugh. Make them laugh, because that's the way they remember you. Maybe come up with a joke or something and try to tell them if you can. Just, and even take a big deep breath. If you have a question you don't know, just pause. It's okay to pause. Take a deep breath and then answer the question. It's okay to think, stop and think for a second. Someone said, "Oh, you're so sweet, Alexis. Thank you." So now someone's asking a question. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate you tuning in. Again, be sure to check out my Instagram page, Chloe Barlett 15, or my hair and makeup page called Clover Hair and Makeup. I can answer any questions. I will be posting product, and I'm pretty sure I for Design will post everything as well, along with my hair color. But thank you all for tuning in. I loved getting to know you. Thank you so much.